Right, here we go. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well and have had another good week. Thanks for watching the midweek video, the extra video that I'm going to be putting in for the next few weeks to try and catch up with all the shifts that I did over Christmas. Had a bit of a Christmas break, still did 5 games, so I'm going to try and slot one of them in midweek if I can for the next few weeks to try and catch up. Because like I've said in the past, I like to document every single game that I photograph, because although this game that we're going to go over, Huddersfield versus Rotherham from last Saturday, ended up being 0-0, bit of a 0-0 ball draw, but I'm still going to go through the set because there might just be a setting on there or something that I say that might just help some of you guys out. And like I've said in the past, every day is a learning day in photography. So yeah, I like to document all the games and show you what went on, or in this case, what didn't. No goals or sellies, but still managed quite a good set actually. I think I ended up sending off about 150 images all in all with a bit of stock. And I think when you sense there's going to be a 0-0, you get a little bit more extra action, I don't know, but still not a bad set, but only about 50 odd images. But anyway, let's get on and have a look through the set. Right, yeah, so like I say, 0-0 ball draw. I mean, there was quite a lot of action. I captured a bit of action, but just poor quality finishing really. And there was, you know, a couple of times where I thought, you'll see there's a couple of images in here where I thought there was going to be a goal, but yet there wasn't. But yeah, bit of a steady old game. But before I get into the set, must say hi to Jim Brailsford. Great to see you, Jim. Jim's the Rotherham photographer, and we had a good catch up in the dugout at Huddersfield, just keeping warm, because for the first time ever I had to wear some fingerless gloves, and well, some like fisherman's gloves with just the index finger and the thumb tip showing, the rest of it neoprene gloves, because it was absolutely freezing, and we're going through a bit of a cold spell again here in the UK. And yeah, I think it's going to be about -6 or 7 tomorrow, but hopefully I think it's going to warm up again for the weekend, all being well. But yeah, anyway, I'm babbling on. Let's crack on and look at the set. Right, so straight into the ground, Huddersfield. I've done it before, but there's no press room as such to gather your gear in, so I just slotted all mine inside the dugout, the away team dugout. That's where I bumped into Jim, and just quickly zimmed round the ground, quickly went outside. But it's pretty safe at Huddersfield, but yeah, wanted to keep busy and know where my kit was. So I did actually, incidentally, because my pass wasn't for the dugout pass, I was asked to move in the end, so I had to move my kit out. But yeah, I was a bit naughty and went and sat in the dugout. But the steward was fine. He just said, "Hey up, you're not meant to be here in here on that pass." I went, "I know, you don't mind because there's no press room." He said, "No, you're all right, as long as you get out before the lads come out for warm up," which I did, so that was fine. But anyway, yeah, round the ground. And it's a nice shaped ground to photograph actually, Huddersfield. So yeah, just one or two shots of the ground. Then I went outside and got the Huddersfield manager turning up and signing a few autographs, which was nice, and he gave a few smiles and a few selfies for the fans. So just like that, the set's off and running, and you know, the build up to the game's coming on nicely. Then the players arriving. I like to kneel down just behind the EFL cameraman, so I kneel down behind him or just underneath him, because a lot of the players look at the camera, so you know you're going to get some sort of look towards your way. So yeah, just one or two of the players arriving, and then Evans arrives, the Rotherham coach, and he's a character, he is. He's great to photograph. You'll see one or two of him with his mouth wide open in a bit. But yeah, just one or two of the players just looking around the pitch. And then the old programme went for a ground shot today. There was no wind at all. With it being so cold, there was no wind, so I just put that on the ground and just got a nice shot of the programme, and then went back outside. And look at this little and enjoying his burger on this giant deck chair. Probably one of my favourite images of the match, actually, of the old day. But yeah, he was smiling. Look, real nice shot that. And then these two, think probably father and son, just sat having a chippy. Totally unbeknown to me. I just hid behind some other folk, again, behind people that were walking past. Get your focus point right, wait for the gap, shoot and go. No one even knows you took a picture, and it looks nice and natural, you know. So yeah, quite like that one. And then I quite like the depth on this one. You got these guys coming to the ground. Obviously looking for a little bit of blue and white for colour, but you can see all the fans coming, spilling down the hill towards the ground, which made a nice shot. And then back inside for a bit of warm up. Got the ref and his 2 assistants warming up. Bit of Huddersfield warming up and a bit of Rotherham warming up, but see, they're all wrapped up, look. These guys are all wrapped up. And then here we go, nearly off for kick-off, and just one of the players and the refs shaking hands with the mascots and what have you. And one of Steve Evans there, and one of Michael Duff. And then this one, I thought, because Rotherham aren't playing too well at the minute, they're struggling. And I thought, might be good to get a little bit of dejection of Steve Evans. And just before kick-off, he just sort of gave that impression and just expression and just looked at the floor, and I thought, there's my dejection shot in the bag. So yeah, but it's awful really to have to look for something to do with dejection, because you know the team are probably going to struggle. But yeah, so got that in the bag, and then just here we go off into the game. Nice one of the ball being placed for a corner, and then I thought this was going to be the first goal. The ball went straight, it was a real zim of a real whip of a cross, and it went straight through number 9's legs, and I've just got him turning around going, oh. And I think he just went for a bit of a backheel dink, and he totally mistimed it and miskicked it, and he missed it altogether, and the ball went through his legs. So yeah, just captioned that, you know, number 9, whatever his name was, missed a goal scoring opportunity, you know. And then plenty of action, nice bit of action here, and that was a lovely trap actually. The ball came over his head, and he just trapped it lovely with his right foot, and made quite a nice image. And then a couple of minutes later, he did actually turn. How long was that? So that's 25, look. And then he trapped the ball, spun on it. This player carried on going. He spun round and then took a shot. You can see the player here, look, after spinning round. He took a shot round him, just went over the bar. But here's the old Pambler. As you know, I've got a second lot of settings on my button that some of you guys would use for back button focus. I use it for a second lot of settings. Set, as you can see here, ISO 200 f8, 30th of a second. So I hold that while I'm panning and following a player to get a pan blur, then let go again, and it goes back to my A set, if you like. So yeah, that was the pan blur for this week. Not too bad. Probably could have been a bit of a nice, sharper face, but thought that looked all right. And you got a player chasing him, and you got the ball here spinning. So yeah, plenty of action in there. So quite like that one for the pan blur this week. Always like to try and get one pan blur at least. Just adds a nice bit of variety to your set, you know. And a bit more action here. Look, both went up for a header, grabbed his shirt, and yellow card. You can see who's been fouled here, and he's going, what, me? Yep, you. And the ref was really good actually. He was really quick to get his card out, and just managed to capture that. And it's quite tricky really, because I think I'm probably got my focus point. I'm probably just sort of moving it here, but I knew if I focused on Jules, I knew that the ref would probably be pretty sharp too. So that came out all right. Whether or not, I don't think I had my focus point on him, because it probably would have picked up on the backdrop. So yeah, I think my focus point was sort of here. But anyway, managed to get them both sharp, so that's all right. And I got the player on the floor that he'd injured. And just a nice example of a stock photo there, sort of thing that we look for when we're sending off stock. Still sending off stock now and again for each game. You know, probably not quite, don't go quite as mad and try and get every single player, because we've all done that now, but it's still nice to get a bit of stock photography. And the Rotherham keeper, he had a blinding game, to be fair, made a few good saves. You'll see in a minute, he tipped a nice shot over the bar. So just when he turned there with a smile, just thought I'd get him and send that in, you know, just in case the story was on him, keeping him in the match. And there we are, look, there he is tipping a shot over the bar. And just a nice bit of action there. Plenty of players looking at the ball, thinking it's going to go in, and it doesn't. A little bit more action. When I was choosing the images for the video earlier, this looks like he's going, ha, 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 staying alive. Thought I'd add that. Oh dear, some of the shapes that these football players leave when you get, you know, when you capture a frame. But yeah, he had a shot. It was blocked. And I thought, here we go, but no, that'd have been a nice goal shot, but no. Keeper's getting in trouble here, look. Referee was caught, didn't get a yellow card, but he got a warning, certainly got a caution. So that was a nice shot of him punching at his watch and saying, come on, hurry up. And then Wilkes went down the other end, and keeper made a good save there. Would have been a bit of a back shot if he had scored and slotted it past, but no, the keeper made a good save there. But thought I'd send it in, because it was the nearest anyone came to a goal, really. Up until this point, and he had a decision go against him, so just thought I'd send that in, just a bit of reaction. And then I thought he was going to score here, dinked it over the keeper, round the keeper, went for a shot, and it was blocked. One of the Rotherham players, luckily, and or fortunately for Rotherham, obviously, had got back to the goal line and cleared it off the goal line. So, yeah, of course, I was that busy framing this up and looking at this and following the action in the frame here, I didn't see that there was a Rotherham player on the goal line, so I thought he was going to dink it in, and then I just heard woo from the crowd, and the ball got cleared. But oh, here he is, look, here's Evans shouting at Paul Rayner, his assistant head coach. He was giving him a right load of what for, so I don't know what for, but he turned round and he was giving him hell. But another shot here, look, I thought, here we go, here's a goal, but it went wide, it came straight towards me, but yeah. And as we can see, let's just have a look at this. The quality on the R3, let's zoom, I mean, it's a bit soft look, it's not that sharp, but it's not waxy. We'll see if we can find a different one. Yeah, that's on the 400 actually, this one. Red card, straight red card for number 26, and you can see the shock in his face here, look. Straight red. Players down here, look, number 24, and the last frame in this set's an interesting one, which you'll see. But yeah, straight red card, and off he went, and he looked a bit shocked, look. But yeah, just got that in time on the 400. Another punch out, another clearance from the Rotherham keeper here. Say he had a good game, and a bit more action, just trying to go in, and I thought, oh, he's going to score. This is obviously the 18-yard line, but no, he was tackled, came to nothing. Well, let's take that off, look. I thought that was a bit funny. Another shot coming up there. So I'm just grabbing whatever I can. And Steve Evans giving what falls again. He is funny to watch. And then Paul Rayner, he's quite animated as well. He gets in the heat of it as well. One of Michael Duff there just giving out some instruction. And then just like that, full time. Told you it was a quick set today. And so I was just trying to get a bit of dejection, you know, full time, 0-0, both worked really hard to try and get that 3 points, and to no avail. So I'm just looking around for dejection, and oh, here's his last image, look. He was showing this lad where the foul was that got his mate, the Huddersfield Town player, sent off, and he's just going, what are you showing me that for? And so he must have had a mark on his leg or something. I see him whip his bandages off, and I thought, what are you doing? You don't usually do that. And yeah, he was making sure that everyone saw the mark on his leg where the other lad had left something on him. But yeah, and that's it. Quick short video this week, really. But like I say there, let's just see if we can find an R3. So that's the R3. Let's just zoom in. So I'm probably focused here. Let's zoom in and have a look. Yeah, it's definitely not as waxy, look, yeah. Perhaps not as sharp as I'd like it to be, but that's the right pull. But nowhere near as waxy. I mean, I could probably add a bit of strength to it, but at that's fine. Look, let's just go and have a look at another one. What other R3s have we got? So that's R3, focused on number 10. Let's just zoom in on his face. Yeah, still not. I could probably put the strength up one actually. Now I'm looking at these, but anyway, they're not as waxy as they were. Nowhere near. But oh yeah, I'm at 2000. Left 2.8. Just looking at that one. Let's go and look at the keeper's head on that one. Yeah, nowhere near as waxy. The ball's not waxy or anything. So yeah, taking that strength down on the R3 has definitely worked. So yeah, well happy with that. Just looking for any other R3s. That's an R3, obviously before the light went. There he is, look. Yeah, his face, that's a proper pull now, but his face is so much clearer. Probably still a little bit soft, but it's just so much clearer on the whole. So yeah, happy with that. Actually, am I focused on him or him? He looks quite sharp, doesn't he? Let's have a look at him. No, don't want to be doing that. No, I definitely am. My focus point was on him because I thought he was going to score. But anyway, it's getting boring video now. But yeah, so much happier with that R3 now, with that strength taken back down. Probably these could probably do with a bit of sharpening, perhaps. But yeah, at that strength 7, is really waxy, so yeah, definitely solve that. But anyway, that's the set done. Told you it was only a quick video this week, but obviously there'll be another one next Wednesday. Hopefully that'll be my Grimsby game next Wednesday, and might even get 2 out, see how we get on time wise, but I've got to try and catch up if I can. So tomorrow, Saturday, I am at Leeds for their FA Cup game against Harrogate, so that'll be good. 5:30 kickoff. So yeah, looking forward to that. Like working at Ellen Road, so yeah, look forward to that game, and job's good. And let me know where you are this weekend, and look forward to seeing all your comments. And I'm trying to get through them as quick as I can. Still got a lot to catch up on from previous videos, but I'm getting through the comments slowly. Sorry if I haven't replied to one of yours yet, but I will do. But yeah, look forward to your comments. Let me know where you are. If you're out this weekend, have a great game, and we'll catch up next week. Job's a good one.